Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh. Marathon Digital Holding, ticker symbol MARA. What a recovery day on Friday, and market did close on Friday was $23.48. After market we're sitting at $23.22 as I do my video on the aftermarket on Friday. Folks, what a day we had. We needed that as a bull, right? Because what a recovery in terms of a critical past 5 days. Past 5 days has been a roller coaster. What do you mean? Highs of 27, lows of 2143, and you can clearly see that 2143 it's a major support level. And when today actually we went high up to $25 and 16 21 cents, but we couldn't hold and we came to $23.48. But before I talk on the technical side, it's very important that I should cover the fundamentals. I cover fundamentals, then technical analysis, talk about my portfolio, talk about the good, the bad, the sad, the great on Marathon Digital Holdings, and we have a lot to cover. So folks, let's go and let's start up with what's going on with digital marathon, right? Marathon digital. So Bitcoin stocks mostly big with Bitcoin's new record, right? What does it mean? In the studying event around Bitcoin on Friday, which is today as I do the video, has marked the $70,000, allowing everybody to who mortgaged their house to buy a Bitcoin and way back finally break out, right? And I told you so. Dance in the numerous Bitcoin meanwhile are gaining rapid pace. BYON gained fractionally on Friday afternoon trading. Riot added nearly 3%, and Marathon, who blasted nearly a 7.5% on, right? Marathon was the biggest winner, but we came back, folks. We came all the way from 34 all the way to 23, and I told you guys, I did mention that a pullback will come. Why does a pullback happen when we rally? Folks, we rallied from all the way from $14 when we were sitting at it, then we made high of 20, and then in 30s. It's bound to happen where people as a swing traders are gonna take the profits and lock it away if they are not a super long-term investment. And if there's a dip happen, people do panic and do sell their stocks. So this is a new range of new investors, which I'm going to talk on the technical side, so don't go anywhere. But I'm going to make sure that I cover on that side what I do mean by this new set of investors. So Marathon Digital is no longer a Bitcoin promising. Marathon Digital Holding is benefiting from the recent increase of Bitcoin prices. We all know that. However, Bitcoin Marathon shares face a significant headwinds from the BTC halving and introduction of Bitcoin's ETFs. The company has required a new data center sites to improve control of utilization and reduce the operational costs. And I have time and time I mentioned it, and this is all is coming out now. It was nothing a surprise. But the Marathon plans to increase a hash rate and expand capacity through 2025, and which is gonna be a great. The next earnings is coming up, folks, which is gonna be phenomenal coming up because we have started in the good note on the Q1, right? And the Q1 it is showing some signs of how they have reduced the $75 million operating cost. Also covering on that. Crypto climbs up as Bitcoin 70,000. What does it look like, right? So everything kind of also a breakdown, but everybody went up because of how Bitcoin does it. Whereas my last shares, I was holding around 15. Now I reduced to 10,000, locked some profit, and which I did because it came to a $21 level, and where I wasn't feeling confident. And once we have this price back, I did kind of narrowed my position right now, but my plan is to add more. I'm kind of waiting and see what is going to be on that. I'm going to talk on the technical side where I will be adding more shares and where I'm going to be selling all the shares to start a new one if the time happens. I do also a Neo, Tesla, Navda also on my portfolio. So if you're looking to invest something, you can clearly show that. You can see I still have negative on that, not far away, like a little over less than 1% on NEO on the options, but I'm hefty up on OCGN and MARA. I don't want to show it because it is going to be a self, I don't like to impress people on that. It's not my thing. I always going to show my losses, but here and there I will show my profits as well. But I'm here for long run. Marathon Digital is a $70 stock in my books, and I am very confident it's going to be happening it very soon, because the companies, if companies fundamentals was right on the operating expense, this stock would have been sitting over $50 by now because of the 70,000 Bitcoin run right we have. So let's talk on the technical side, right? Talk on the technical side. This is a 5-day chart, and this is my pink line. You can clearly see that we had this massive run from 27 all the way low of 21, and then on Friday we made grounds. We made grounds on Friday. Whereas these are the things that I want to cover with you guys, right? So the pink line is my 200-day EMA. The blue is the 60-day EMA. It has been acting as support and it's an uptrend, right? We have this close to be a crossover for either a downtrend or uptrend. We bounced back and we had a $34. We had this crossover at confirmation around a $26, and we came low of $21.43. Now, with this, you can clearly see that why did we struggle? $24.72 is a major resistance level because that's the 200-day EMA, and we will be trading in between that, which I really don't mind. Trading between the $23 level and $25 level to have the squeeze coming. And MACD, how we performed today, kind of changed the picture. It was showing a less on a downtrend. It is technically still a downtrend, but why I'm a little confident, because the blue line, which is my 60-day EMA, it closed on Friday, was $23.18, which we closed. Where the pink is the $24.39, which we didn't close, is we're still trading below. So we're going to trade in between those two gaps. So I don't mind we trading in between those gaps and making a higher highs, but today's price movement has kind of gives an assurance that it has a lot of gas, and this is a new set of investors. Remember I said in the beginning, this is the new set of investors right here, and the new set of investors right up here. New set of investors right here. So investors sitting around here will not gonna be, it depends how they also trade, but over here when this had this run, people have sold off, right? People who hold this bought shares over here. And I'm sure most of the long-term investors are still holding and be hoping the stock to come at $34. So if you are one of those people, don't worry, it is coming. It is coming very soon on that as we speak. It's gonna be happening, and I'm excited about it. So on the 3 months, right? This is my 3-month chart. The pink line, it is sitting, which is my 200-day at $24.40, and $24.00. So this is very critical. This is very critical on the 3-month chart. If we don't break out on Monday, Tuesday, on a high, and we sit around trade in between those two levels, 24 and 27, you might be seeing it coming to $19.31. I know some of you guys really don't want to hear for me saying it, but I keep it real. Like I said, I talk about good, bad, was said, great. It is coming back if it doesn't hold. What is showing right now, it's a very unclear picture, but the bulls have kind of stepped up on Friday, kind of gives an indication that it's going to be a very interesting to see, because you can clearly see that the blue line, it did have this crossover on a pink line, which is a $23.09 and a $23.23. They're both sitting right on each other, right? They're sitting right on each other right now. And if I'm looking this chart right now, unless the volume comes in and pushes this price, we can potentially gonna see a $19.39 and then push it back again at $24 and then come back to $15. $15 can come in play. I know some of you guys don't want to hear that, but on the trend line, what I'm seeing on the trend line, it is showing me that it's going to break downwards. But if we get a good volume and a bull steps up with another positive news comes over on Monday before the market opens up, then you'll see a momentum shift over there and could be a quick reversal. We're sitting on the thin line, right? So that's the thin line. We got to be very careful on that because it can easily break through on that. Like I said, on the MACD, where on the 6 months, that's the 3 months, where on the 6 months, we're sitting at $23, right? So we're trading above our 200-day moving average. and the blue line, which is $24.67. So like I said, it's trading between those two, $1.50, sitting on that. We break, we come down. But the MACD, what we showed on 6 months right now, has kind of had a different picture. So there's a mix on the technical side in terms of it can break either up or down. My understanding, what I read this chart, is if it gets good fundamental comes in on Monday, you will see an uptrend. If nothing comes up, you might see the $19.31 come in play. And I know some of you guys don't really want to hear that, but I want to make sure that I share with you guys what is not always about the good. I want to share what is about to happen too, because it is sitting on a thin line. And what I'm reading right now, if it doesn't come in, it is coming to $19.31 and then making back again high of $23 to $24. But if it breaks and holds it, beautiful. We go back to $27 right in easily on that. But the MACD is, like I said, is showing a mixed signal because we had some green bars that closed on Friday, and then it shows a reversal over it. But is it a fake reversal, or if it's a genuine reversal for coming up? Like I said, RSI is still was going on oversold territory. Now it's making its way too. So that's why it's kind of cooled off, right? It is kind of cooled off over here. So that's why I said it should be trading in between that. And then if this moving average crosses over on the 6 months, then it is coming downtrend for sure. On the 3 months, definitely shows that it has that crossover. And 1 month already gave us the confirmation of a downtrend. And on 3 months, it's just sitting right on each other. It is also indication, and 6 months is left. So that is my technical analysis on that. But have a plan. I have a plan too. I'm sitting at a very good position where I sold most of my, not most of it, a percentage, a quarter of my profit on that. But if it starts dropping at $19.31 below, then definitely I am going to sell my shares and going to get lock all the profits and start a new setup on that. Yes, that is going to be on that because it is going to be a downtrend, and I know some of you guys really don't want to hear that I'm saying it. So thank you for watching it. I really hope you guys have a great weekend. I know for some of you, if you're a bull, not a positive news, but like I said, it is just sitting on the thin line. It can either break up or down, but what I'm looking at, it should be coming down if you don't get a positive news. But thank you for watching it. I really hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification. Bitcoin is still sitting at right now, right here at 68,000. So let's see how the Bitcoin does it. Because it does play a part, even though they're saying it does not play, but it does play a part on the movement of the stock for